Cruise buffet leftovers, the shocking truth no one tells you. You've seen the overflowing buffets, the mountains, and the endless plates of food at sea. But have you ever wondered what happens to all that leftover food? The truth might just ruin your appetite. The shocking truth about cruise buffet leftovers. Let's break it down, because what happens behind the kitchen doors will surprise you. Every cruise ship feeds thousands of guests every day. Breakfast buffets, carving stations, 24-hour pizza, and dessert tables that look like art galleries. But here's the part most passengers think about. What happens to the mountains of uneaten food when the meal service ends? The truth is, it's a mix of science, strict regulations, and a few secrets cruise lines don't exactly advertise. Let's count down the 10 facts about cruise buffet leftovers and what really happens after you've moved on to the pool deck. Number 1. Strict rules of the sea. Cruise ships can't just toss leftovers. International maritime law, specifically MARPOL Annex 5, bans food waste dumping near ports and in most waters. That means every scrap of uneaten buffet food has to be handled carefully. Each ship has designated food waste rooms and systems to process it. Once the buffet closes, real work begins, sorting, separating, and disposing according to environmental rules that vary by country and sea zone. Number 9. Leftovers never go back out. Here's something you'll never see. Yesterday being recycled into today's meal. Cruise lines follow incredibly strict food safety standards for passenger health, partly for brand reputation. If something's been sitting out even for just an hour, it's gone for good. Nothing left on a buffet table can legally be reused or reserved ever. So know that lasagna at dinner is from lunch, even if it looks suspiciously familiar. Number 8. Are separate. Many passengers assumed leftover buffet food gets served to the crew. That's not true either. Members eat in their own dining areas called crew mess halls, with food prepared separately. While some ingredients might be shared, like rice, pasta, or meat cuts, the actual cooked dishes from the buffet never make it below deck. Everything that was treated as waste once service ends. Number 7. Food waste grinders and dehydrators. So where does all that food go? Cruise ships use industrial food waste systems. Imagine a massive stainless steel garbage disposal. Leftovers are ground into tiny particles, mixed with water, and stored. Some ships even use advanced dehydrators that remove moisture, shrinking food waste by up to 10%. Later, when the ship is far enough from shore, usually 12 nautical miles, biodegradable waste can be released safely into the ocean, following strict environmental laws. Number 6. Some ships turn waste. Newer cruise ships are going high-tech. Instead of dumping waste, some lines like Royal Caribbean and MSC now convert food waste into energy. They use onboard biodigest leftovers into methane gas or compost-like material, parts of the ship, or reducing landfill use. It's not just smart, it's part of the cruise industry's push to go greener. Number 5. Food waste tracking systems. Here's something we didn't know. Cruise chefs use digital food management systems to track how much is wasted. Every uneaten tray, every leftover pan of pasta, it's logged, weighed, and recorded. The goal? To identify patterns. If they skipped a certain dish 3 days in a row, it's cut from the menu to reduce. Yes, your buffet choices actually influence what gets served later in the. Number 4. The 2-hour rule. This one's simple. No cooked food can stay out for more than 2 hours. Once that timer runs out, the dish must be removed, even if it looks perfectly fine. The 2-hour rule prevents growth and keeps cruise kitchens compliant with international food safety standards. That's why you'll often see crew quietly swapping out dishes mid-meal. 3. Donating food is complicated. You might think, why not just give left at the next port? A great idea, but legally it's tricky. Due to strict health and import laws in different countries, cruise lines can't always donate cooked food. However, some lines do partner with organizations that accept unopened packaged goods or unserved meals. For example, Carnival has pilot programs in certain ports that allow safe donations through vetted charities. Number 2. How much food wasted? Get ready for this number. The average large cruise ship generates about 1 pound of food waste per passenger per day. Multiply that by 4,000 guests and 7 days, and you're looking at over 36,000 pounds of food waste per cruise. It's a staggering number, but cruise lines are investing heavily in technique to bring it down year after year. Number 1. Why buffets stay so full? So if cruise lines are so focused on waste, why do buffets always look over? Because visual abundance is part of the experience. Cruise buffets are designed to look generous. It's psychological. If half the food goes untouched, that perception of endless options makes passengers feel pampered. Behind the scenes, though, chefs are carefully timing refills to minimize actual waste. They might only put out small batches more often. It look like a never-ending feast, when in reality, it's a carefully choreographed illusion. So the next time you walk through those mountains of food, remember there's a whole hidden system making sure it's safe, legal, and as waste-free as possible. From grinding and dehydrating leftovers to converting scraps into energy, cruise ships are quietly becoming some of the most efficient food at sea. And while it might still feel shocking to imagine how much food gets tossed daily, the truth is it's all part of a massive balancing act between guest experience and environmental responsibility. So enjoy your next cruise buffet, guilt-free, because behind that perfect presentation is an army of chefs, cleaners, and engineers making sure the magic doesn't go to waste. If you learned something new today, smash that like button, subscribe to Portside Secrets, and let me know in the comments what's the one cruise buffet item you can never resist.